Maester Welkin built it for me, so I can move around more easily.
It's a very good idea.
You're leaving?
I don't want to leave you. But when...
Thank you so much for joining me. Now, today in the throne room, we're going to talk a little bit about a character that isn't returning in season 8. Kind of upset about it, so we'll be talking about that. And we'll also be talking a little bit about Howland Reed. Will he actually be back, and will he come back at all? You know, is he going to actually appear in season 8 or not? So let's go ahead and talk about that right now. You've entered into the throne room, and let's get it, you guys. So even though the final season of Game of Thrones is still months away, spoilers are already hitting on the internet. Now, Ellie Kendrick, who plays Meera Reed on the show, has confirmed that she probably won't be back in season 8. And this is what she said. "I'm not appearing as far as I know. I don't know. It's funny because I always get asked, what's going to happen? Are you in it? Genuinely, the truth is I don't know," Kendrick told Metro. "I wait for the phone to ring and then I find out. But it hasn't rung, so I don't know. I'll find out whether I'm not at some point. But for now, I haven't been notified, so I'm yet to discover." So we can't really count it out completely, but let's just say it may happen. Her exit puts at the end of the popular fan theory that Meera is Jon Snow's secret twin, so unfortunately we were wrong about that. The last time we saw Meera was an unrecognized hero who basically stood beside Bran, and through thick and thin, she changed his diapers, she did whatever she needed to do, and was unkindly rejected by Bran Stark in season 7. I don't get it. But the popular twin theory had fans hoping that she would still be a part of the upcoming season. So that is kind of it for that, but I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what's going on in the upcoming news for it, and also tell you what I think will happen as well in season 8 with this whole plot line with those two. So Game of Thrones 8 season has already begun filming. Recently, a fan spotted quite a number of cast members in Belfast, including Christopher, who plays Tormund Giantsbane, who most fans had solid reason to believe was dead, but I guess he's not dead. So spoiler alert for season 8. The last time we saw him, he was out on the run from the White Walkers, and who had just destroyed the wall and invaded the north. Maybe he took the axe and ran with it. From my understanding, I think he didn't. I don't think Gendry got his axe back, but we'll see. The huge spoiler means that the strong-willed wildling escaped the collapsing wall. The 8th and final season of Season Throne is expected to debut in 2019. So unfortunately, we're going to have to wait like a whole year for this to actually start. So it's kind of upsetting, but we'll see what happens next. If you would like to go ahead and get some recommended videos, I have another video after this linked in the description. Is also on the end of this video. You can actually see, there's some recommended shows to keep you busy for a whole year, which is very unfortunate. I'm kind of mad about it because any other show has already started filming and they try to keep you interested and engaged. And I guess HBO's are snobs and they don't feel like they should have to do that. But hey, I love the show. Nothing against the actors. Just I don't understand the reasoning for this. But hey, when you're Sansa Stark and you're an X-Men, I guess you have a reason to delay, in case you get other movies that might be more lucrative. She just keeps making money, all right? So my thoughts on Meera Reed and Howland Reed, I already told you on the last video, where the hell is he? Why hasn't he appeared yet? And a lot of people are actually basically saying that, he doesn't have to appear, it's no requirement that he has to, but I don't see why they would mention his name so much, because usually when they mention something, it happens next. So I just think that he's the person that's going to tell Jon, but at the same time, they got Bran and Samwell, so what do they need him for? So let's go ahead and discuss later, if you would like to go ahead and comment in the actual, comments section about what you think. I'd love to hear what you think. And what do you think about Meera not being called back? I mean, maybe they're just waiting for her to film and then they'll call her when they need her, but kind of a cliffhanger, and I'm kind of upset about it.